Loki, are you certain your ploy in Atlantis worked?
My good doctor, how could you doubt the god of mischief? My performance as Mandarin was flawless. Rest assured, the heroes will travel to the Valley of Spirits.
I wonder who will be the worst for this confrontation. The heroes or Mandarin?
It matters not, so long as one of them pays the ultimate price.
The traitorous Mandarin will most likely meet his demise. But not without destroying several of Fury's lackeys first.
Indeed. I would find it most enjoyable if my dear brother Thor were to fall in battle, long as he been a thorn in my side. Oh, don't look so sad, Enchantress. When our ultimate plan is realized, you will find others more worthy of your attention than Thor.
I should hope so, Loki. Still, it saddens me that Thor must die. He is truly a god to be admired.
That pompous fool's overdeveloped physique is nothing compared to my conniving intellect. Now, I have longed to crush his self-righteous countenance beneath my booted heel.
Silence! All of you. My scanners show the heroes are in the Valley of Spirits. We have set the stage, and the players have arrived. Now, let us watch and see who will survive this tale of deception.
We've arrived at Mandarin's palace, Colonel Fury. All's quiet. Let's hope it stays that way.
That's good to hear, Storm. Now all you have to do is track down Mandarin and ask him about the Masters of Evil.
Tracking him down shouldn't be a problem, but living long enough to ask him questions might be a little difficult.
Storm, I didn't think anything scared you.
I'm not frightened, Colonel. Just cautious. I've faced Mandarin's rings of power before.
I hear you, Storm, but I have every confidence you'll succeed. You have to find out what Doom's planning next. Fury out.
All right, my friends. You heard the Colonel. Let's see if we can locate Mandarin.
Didn't even know Storm had an opening conversation like that. But anyway, welcome back to Let's Play Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Boom! We're in the Valley of Spirits. And as the opening showed, well, we're down here because we got tricked. Because we thought it was the Mandarin starting shit up. But, you know, they don't know that yet. But, you know, as long as we're here, we might as well get a couple things. First thing we need to do is look for this, sketchbook nearby this little X here. We can, use a hero with might and pull that. It'll give us, like, a little shortcut, but it makes us skip a boss and a strike point, so I'm going to take the long way out. But, as you can see down there below was the, a sketchbook I just mentioned seconds ago. Alright. So I open this door and take the long way. That shouldn't be too much trouble. Especially these clay guys, because they go down in one hit easy. Should be in one of these corners by the... what you call it. So be careful. Always check the stairs before you, head up them, because I know it's by one of them. My test recording, my practice run, I forgot about it, skipped right past it. Mouse controls getting a little weird on me. Ugh. I keep doing weird rolls like that. I don't know why. Ah!
Destroy them. Not much of a challenge, really.
I think my analog is starting to freak out on me. What you call it? I want to head around here until we see like the smallest corridor, which I believe is this one. The other one's like too wide.
Go no further.
On the way there, we meet up with a boss fight. I didn't say anything. Dragon Man! He'll go down easy enough, just keep away from him. He can't do anything to you if you're far away. He's got like tail whips and fire breath and all that stuff. Like an actual dragon. So. And the four of us just spam the shit out of powers. We should be a threat. He will drop Dragon Polymer, 25% to our defense, but our regen rate for energy only does 3/4 of the way. So, Yeah, kind of a bit of a trade-off, unfortunately. It's even less great once you consider the next one we grab will be way better. But anyway, continuing on. Blasting everything, all these dudes, very easy to use yourself in these big areas because there's a lot of ground to cover and a whole fuck ton of these clay dudes that go down in one hit, but easily miss shit while you're fighting them and these Shaolin monks, which are a little bit tougher. Ah! She walked right in the fire. Sorry, I'm trying to...
Chill out, Mandarin. We're not happy about being here. But there's a few questions we need the answers to.
I have no commoner for you to question whenever you wish. Be gone, or I will destroy you, Ms. Marvel.
Sorry, no can do. We saw you in Atlantis, and we need to know why you were there.
I have no time for your senseless ravings. Ultimo will deal with you.
You saw how easily I dealt with him with just one of us. Between 4 heroes, you should no trouble at all. Just clear those dudes out. Be careful, those barrels are explosive. Charge that shit up. Unload my, I guess it'd be like concentrated bio slime. I call bio energy, which I guess is bio slime, just concentrated in energy. Nat would love this game probably. Anyway, he drops Ultimo's plating, which is again the much better thing because it gives us 50% to our defense. Oh, there's our strike upgrade. What I was looking for. It was by the stairs. I know it was around just before you climb up a bunch of stairs. I was blazing into this area and didn't write down as best I could. So I'm just trying not to fuck up. But yeah, Ultimo's plating. More defense and a 10% chance to reflect projectiles, which is very useful. And that door is locked. Once we get through these guys, it won't be. Everybody is the magic level 20 at this point. All my heroes, so they got everything, and more often than not, the level 20 power they unlock is usually the way to go for late game. Except for Spider-Woman, I'm just blasting everything, one-shotting him with my first power, but it's just been so powered up to like the second tier, it's now doing way more damage. You saw how easily it just shreds. Just one-shots everybody, not even charging it. I only did that for Ultimo just to get more power out of that. Deal with him a lot quicker. Alright, is that everybody? No, that door should have opened. There's somebody still here.
Right.
Where'd you go? Boom. Let me bring out Storm, show off what she can do. Where are you? Oh. Boom. Can't regen that shit. Alright. With that done, we can make our way to the next area, the Golden Court. Okie dokie. Way through.
Sure.
Let me switch back to her. Open the door. And let's put these monks on the floor. Level 20, she gets a blitz, which is that little beauty there. A little more crowd control for Storm. More often than not, she can just lightning bolt enemies, and if they're close by, she'll hit more than one and stun them. Snipe them from afar. Legends 1 Storm. Welcome back, baby. Yeah. I've been using Chain Lightning for a while, but once you get Blitz at level 20, you just drop that for that, because, boom. It's just great for... It's never really much for crowd control, but now it's like... She might be arguably better than she was in Legends 1. just based on that. Right, what I'm looking for here. I believe it's just a move on here for a door we can move through. Oh, it's the stairway. Okay. And there's that big red X we need to find. And here you can see the arrow. Let's do these. Oh, careful of these traps. They can hurt you. Yo. 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 Oh, you missed. Yo. Got a trap. Yo. These guys are back and they always turn on the healing. If any enemies are in the vicinity, they'll heal too.
Stop them!
Of course. Score 1 for me.
It's slow to get out, but she can hit dudes from farther away with the lightning bolt. This little woman's pretty good too, because she has a thing where she's a power later where she's like really, for a time, reflect any and all projectiles. It makes her kind of a very good support just for that reason, just to keep her alive and then have her do shit. Like Jean Grey's telekinesis, she can shove dudes in the walls. She can, she has like a kind of a speedy thing that I gave her. Works like Spider-Man's web bullets. She does that too with like invisible projectiles. It's like a concussive force or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's a lot of big areas. I'm just trying carefully not to miss anything, because I know this X hides the Ultimo schematics. Yoink! Be sure to bring them back to Colonel here. Just bring him back to him when you're done. On the other side should be something else as well. That's what I was waiting on. And here... Oh, somebody dropped a momentum orb. They can get that or build it up, and that's what you see, like the yellow band. It's not level up, it's my momentum, and everybody has at least a level of that. It works differently, the extreme powers, than the extreme powers they did in this game. You only get like 2 points to slot it in, that's only one slot, but if multiple heroes have them, then theirs will go off as well and chain and start doing like really amazing damage. But anyway, in here I'm going to show off Things Simulator Disc.
My real name's Ben Grimm, but most people call me The Thing, on account of how I look. You see, I let my best buddy, Reed Richards, talk me into flying his spaceship. But we wound up getting caught in a radiation storm and came crashing back to Earth. When we got out of the wreckage of the ship, we found out the radiation had changed us. Reed could get stretchy, Susie could turn invisible, and old Johnny could turn into fire. But me? Well, I got this ugly mug made of stone. Still, it ain't all bad being me. I do love to smack down bad guys like Rhino.
Alrighty. His powers... Well, he's one of those characters that really shines once you do a lot of kills with him, because I have his third outfit on, which you need 175 to do. This level works just like the shield handler carrier, so you're not going to miss much. It's like Wolverine's, where you just skip through dudes. I can't skip through too many because they will take me down. Yeah, I have hand clap, just the stun dudes. Earth Clobber is more of a crowd control like that. His buff is tough skin. Lets him reflect a little bit more damage. Makes him more tankier. You can build him up as, but I pretty much turned him into let him do more damage, because his third outfit gives him increases to both melee and power damage. So yeah, it's just like Wolverine's, where you get to the point where there's like those 6 machines, and that's where you grind your gold. It's a 20k. But anyway, when I explained all that, I'm gonna cut out, and when I come back, I'm gonna be at the boss Rhino. I'll show you what you need to do with him. His strong grab's really good. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Let me grab a dude and press the strong button. Boom! 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 Even hits other dudes. He's not as broken as Juggernaut was in Legends 2, per se. He doesn't have that thing where he, like, increases his damage, how quickly he hits enemies. Only Moon Knight actually has that power with his first outfit, so keep that on for him, just for that reason alone. But anyway, smash this last thing here. Let me make for the door. Okay, then. This fight's a little different. Because we see.
Hey, what have you done to my buddy, you reject from a zoo?
Oh, frozen mists are fantastic.
Just froze him a little, but he ain't hurt. See, I won't get paid if I deliver damaged goods.
What are you talking about? Are you kidnapping Stretch?
You bet I am. There's some people who pay real well to lay their hands on Mr. Fantastic here.
You ain't getting out of here. At least not until they wheel you off to an ambulance.
All right, Rockhead. You wanna fight? You gotta fight. Cause here comes the Rhino!
Alright. Make sure we get this buff on first thing. That thing's gonna be annoying, his little uppercut there. But yeah, if you just lay on him and keep him away from Rude Richards is the most important thing. Again, I upped my defense a little bit, and with my, thick skin, I want to say thick skin. Why is it tough skin? I don't know. Thick skin sounds like more of a, what you call it, but anyway, just kind of, yeah, just kind of go nose to nose and toes to toes with the Rhino here. Using my extreme power to get some real heavy hit on him. I wish this didn't come up every time I used my goddamn extreme power. Maybe it's because I have what you call it turned on. If I turned it off, maybe it won't show. The tips and tutorials or whatever. See, he's an asshole because of that. He always does 2 of them in a row just to be a dick. I'm trying to mash buttons. I'm trying to get him away from Rude. Get away from Rude. Oh shit! I ain't doing too good. Oh, here we go. Ooh, needed that. Thank you. We're gonna do so I can do more damage to him too. I upped my defense a little bit. It's like 3, I think like 3%, 4% or something like that. Yeah, I think it's like 3% because it costs an extra 1,000 to do each one. It starts at 1,000 and then it increases by that same number. So it starts to get kind of expensive to really power your dudes up.
I don't have enough energy.
I'm gotta run out. I got him in the corner. Can I get him in the corner? Oh. Then he got me in the corner. He's not knocking me up into the wall. This might work. Maybe I found a sweet spot for him. Once again, I find something out. Oh, damn it. Oh, now it's taking me forever to get the fuck out of there. Now. Ooh, now I got him trapped.
I don't got the power for that.
Hey, that worked out both ways in a weird way, I guess. Okay. I guess stick him in the wall. Of course, that also applies to me. Ah, the first one didn't do it, but the second one did. But anyway, he should be almost done. There we go.
In the end, I beat Rhino and had a lot of fun doing it. But that don't mean I'd rather have a face that didn't look like a gravel road.
Aw. Yeah, I didn't get the gold just because I blitzed through that. But yeah, very easily just even off that, how close I was. But anyway, let's get back to the... What was it? Well, you know where we're going. Okay, there's something else down here that might be a little harder to see. It's under one of these, I think it's this room. It should be under one of the,
Stop them!
Maybe it's the next room. Sorry, maybe getting a little ahead of myself again. I just remember there's a very easily missable, figure. Because there always is. Yeah, this game, man, it's really making me second guess myself just based on the figures alone. That's why I want to get them as quickly as possible, so maybe from now on I can see things a little clearer. Of course, I could probably still get lost in big levels like he's... Ah, see, I keep doing that roll when I'm not. Now let the stick go, and now she's doing it on her own. Ugh, I gotta recalibrate this or something. Or maybe switch controllers. I do have that second one. Okay, here it is. It's under these dragon heads. You want the one in the middle. Another Daredevil action figure.
None shall pass.
We can move on.
I
I win again.
Yeah, you know how definitely these little dudes are weak if Storm can melee them in one shot. Fly through the next area. Ugh. You have an army? I have an Aurora. God damn, I love Blitz. Well worth the grind to level 20. Alright indeed.
What have we here? Could this be the amazing Spider-Woman I've heard so much about?
Close, but no cigar. You must be thinking of the amazing Spider-Man.
No, no, no. It is you who are amazing. I have never beheld such a beautiful creature before.
Put your hormones in neutral, Pierre. You're having a reaction to my pheromones. It's a power I can't fully control yet.
Perhaps you are right. I do find it difficult to think in your presence.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Particularly in battle situations. Like now.
Oh, great gargoyle. Actually, I have to get through the door to fight him. Alright. Didn't start you there, it's a little weird. Camera! Ah! Well, it was doing weird things. Ugh. If you stay away from this guy, you shouldn't be too much trouble. He does have a thing where it calls himself the Great Gargoyle because he does have like a petrification kind of thing. And once we beat him, he drops something that gives us a chance to petrify enemies at 3%. His main thing is just doing that and that ground pound. He also has the dudes that you saw earlier come out of the woodwork. They're gonna keep him healed. Deal with them first, so keep him from doing that. Hey, it's just another battle. You just bust away at him ranged. You try to go toe-to-toe with him, it's not gonna work out. Show off a red bolt's bomb. Not terribly strong, but yeah. See how I'm just pelting away at him. Kinda inexpensive too, but yeah. Down he goes. Didn't even need the regen. Fuck you. Ha ha! Wasn't so tough. Stick you in the wall? Oh no. Got Storm to just stick him in the wall, put him on the ground. Okay. With that done, to the next level, the Celestial Hall. As soon as we're through here, we want to take a left. I'm gonna get a little ahead of myself because more dudes show up. It's the same dudes we've been fighting, so they're not really of much consequence. Strong on the clay figures, but you saw what you saw how Blitz just, yeah, they're not doing shit. They're stunned. They single hit enemies, you just drop a lightning bolt on them and it'll usually do the trick. Fuck you. Alright, now before I was interrupted, gotta take both these rooms. Head to the one side and all the way, once you're through here on the one side. Give me another sketchbook. Hugging by that wall there. These small corridors, I should be using Spider-Woman. Sniping dudes that way, because theirs is a lot quicker. Fuck you! Fuck you! Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Managed to survive that shit. Weird little puzzle here. Gotta be on the lookout for these boxes. The game kind of knows what I'm trying to do sometimes, and the idea is to get 2 boxes on each of those little yellow things, and then the third person comes in and steps on that to unlock a switch of some kind. Actually, I think it's to unlock the door. Again, I'm all over the place in this. But sometimes I was able to push this here, and then the other 2 heroes will just step on the whatchamacallits and like that, yeah. See, they just walked over it and it counted just because they stepped on it at the same time. So yeah. Get this little lever here. That should open the door to the other side where you can see a save point over there. Also in this room before we leave, weapons cache. No figure inside though, but yeah. Just showing that off. Head to the other side. Before we head to that place we just unlocked. couple things to grab here. Oh, forgot I switched. Trying to get Blitz off and it wasn't working. I got her other power, which is her crowd control I have called Ensnare. Drops like a couple like little web traps on the floor and like pulls enemies in, makes them unable to move. Oh, I see. It was a door to open, not to just blast through. Ugh. Damn it. Making myself look like a dummy here. This was the other switch I needed to, because there's another lever in here. Now that I remember. You just set it on whatchamacallit or just continue to blast these dudes. Man, I thought the water level would give me the most trouble just because there's so much. But no, this is. Just because everything looks the same and my test recording actually kept flying past the block. I was like right there because, well, you can see it clear as day here, but in that other room it was like the same color as the walls in that area. So it was like really hard to pinpoint at first. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be doing something here. I know what this is. Like, where is it? I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm flying around trying to get through as quickly as possible and just overlooking shit.
Did you?
Kind of disregarding my own advice from the previous thing where I said not to do that if you want to find everything. And try and be a little more thorough next time. There's always that one level in these games that always does that. I think it's just more my fault though, because I'm just like blindly ignored that. I don't know what those were for. I guess to push them over here and keep enemies from coming out of those, which might have been maybe a little clever, but nah. So how they were like not even a threat to me anymore.
So, still you persist in this foolish quest of attacking me in my palace? Very well then. I will unleash my latest creation, the Ultimo Mark II.
A newer Ultimo?
Correct. Its enriched titanium casing is laced with vibranium, and the servo motors are 300% stronger than the previous model. So you see, it will be quite impossible for you to destroy this robot.
Impossible, huh? Impossible, huh? Impossible, huh? You see what I'm doing here? You ain't shit, Ultimo. Let me get my stuff. You don't even drop anything good this time. I usually ignore those. Once he's been dealt with, more dudes to fight. You can see as clear as day a couple upgrades. Each side. At least those were easy to find. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. The Forbidden Passage. I don't know. I guess it's like a secret pass. Well, Forbidden Passage means you can probably see it, but you're not supposed to go there. They call it forbidden for a reason. So see this shit? You're not supposed to go there. Secret is something you find that no one else knew. It's just like there. So I guess secret outranks forbidden as far as passages go. At least that's my take on it. What are you even aiming at? Bitch! Nice little evil Buddha statues. It's Dr. Strange! Middle of a fight. Yeah, we got this. Storm, your thing, girl. Boom! Whoa, hang on. Boom, there we go. Boom, there we go. Ah, damn it. Taking too long. I'm getting all tripped up here. Also, Storm fell through the goddamn wall. She's behind that pillar. You can't see her. She's down there.
Friends, it is most fortuitous that you chose to arrive when you did. Mandarin's minions were becoming quite bothersome.
What are you doing here in Mandarin's place?
A precious magical item known as the Orb of Agamotto was stolen from me. I managed to track it to this location. I do not know how Mandarin intends to use it, but I must retrieve the orb immediately.
Need a hand? We're looking for Mandarin ourselves.
Splendid. Let's team up and see what we can find, shall we?
Awesome. Doctor of Strangeonomics up in here. Infinitely a much better person to help us out than Havoc ever was. Hashtag fuck Havoc. Trending worldwide. I'd like to think someday. I don't know, maybe he's cooler in the comics, I don't know. It's just my experience of these, I don't read the actual like comic books that much. So I don't know how, if at all, if Havoc's any actually decent. But in these games, he's always been that one guy. He's like, fuck you. Just in my... Anyway, not gonna show this off, this Crimson Dynamo Sim disc. It's like a... These work like the older ones. They're like the 4-on-1 mission that shouldn't be too difficult, and I won't show it off for just because it's like... It's really just that one boss you fight. I already fought him earlier. He's a lot tougher than he was in the Helicarrier. We fought him earlier. And it's also a mission we can really grind well on to get your levels and costumes if need be, because it's a... Even though it takes place on like a way later level, that kind of spoils things. If I showed it off, the enemies that spawn there are infinite, so you can like really cut loose and get people's, if you're interested in their third outfits, get them 175 KOs that you need very easily. That's, of course, if you're only playing like on the last gen. This is like PS3, so I already had the other missions where I was able to do that already for everybody, so... Moot point for me, but again... Well, you had the other missions to grind too, but it was only like one hero. This is where you can actually like start to cut loose and get everybody in. Because they was only... Because they... If you don't have heroes and they're not getting experience, only get maybe like a smaller fraction of that. That's why it's best to, if you are going to do like training, kind of switch dudes around, make sure everybody else gets on level. Especially with all the switching I'm doing. Yeah? You think there would be. More dudes. More bio slime energy. More walls blocking my shot because I'm not paying super close attention. I thought that looked like a... Yeah, I recognize I'm not the best when it comes to stuff like this sometimes. But, you know, I've learned that, you know, that everybody kind of has their moments where they kind of fuck up something like that. As long as... What's important to me for, like, LPing, I guess, is, like, to be entertaining. Like, if you can bring people in despite your shortcomings, you know? And you're like, oh, this... It's like, oh, this guy's playing this game. It's like, okay, I will watch him do that, even though I've played that, like, 20 times already myself. I'm like, okay, this is... I like this guy. I want to see how he goes through the game, and, you know... Kind of see if he went through, like, the same, like, if you thought the same way I did, went through the same fuck-ups if I did, if it was, like, a particularly hard thing or something like that. Like, oh, yeah, I was like, oh, man, I feel you, man. I was, like, I totally get that one part in, whatchamacallit. I can't think of any examples off the top of my head, but, you know. So that's what's really cool about this, just bringing dudes together. This thing's gonna be all over the place as I'm trying to find. It'll take me a while to actually do it, but I think around here, it's this really big area should be the... Well, we need to give the Strange. Ah, damn. You weren't kidding with that enhanced speed. Here we got another treasure chest.
Very well done, my friends. We've located the orb. In return for aiding me, I will now make myself available to join your team, should you require my talents.
Fucking awesome! Absolutely! So yeah, our first actual secret character we unlock, Dr. Strange. We're gonna get a couple more characters in that regard as we play through the game. We'll just start unlocking a couple more playable characters. But yeah, starting off strong with Dr. Strange, we'll be able to go into a nearby shield.
Destroy them all.
I'm just abandoning that sentence altogether. You know what I mean? You get the blue thing, and you can switch teams and do that shit. Ah! The worst episode ever. Oh, I'm so bad. Oh! Please don't unsubscribe. Man, that 350 video. And I'm a guy who didn't think I would get maybe like 100. So to see that, I'm very much thankful for everybody who subscribed so far and everybody who will subscribe in the future. Anyway, blasted that little thing just before we head to the exit that, again, very easily missed action figure. Well, I need one more to get Black Panther. Let's take on the Mandarin in his court.
You may have defeated those incompetent louts throughout my palace, but now you will face the power of the Mandarin.
Your alien technology doesn't scare me.
You shall soon learn the foolishness of such bravado. My rings of power will annihilate you.
And your long sleeves of clipping through yourself. Clip through your... Let us kung fu fight! With powers! Oh, he's got a whole fucking range of shit. You saw her just freeze storm. He's got like... If you know the Mandarin, he's got them 10 rings, which gives him a whole host of powers to work with. Damn it. So yeah, if he freezes one, he can just switch to somebody else and just lay on him. Are we too much for you already?
Not at all. I merely have a new experiment I'd like to test in a real-world situation. Allow me to introduce my latest creations. I think they'll be quite attractive to you.
Okay. Tiny spiders. Tiny explosive spiders. Shit! You can see it.
It would appear my creations aren't enough of a challenge for you. A pity, really.
Yeah, I'm surprised too that we're able to just shrug off several explosions like that. Like them tripwires didn't do shit to us back in the beginning. Now we're like level 20-somethings.
But fear not. My prototypes of Ultimo Mark III have more than enough firepower to make short work of you. Do enjoy them, for as long as you survive.
I can't take you seriously because you're super clipping through. Look at that shit. Okay, Ultimo Mark III. Yeah, he did say plural. That's kind of... Ugh, damn it. Basically, he has a health bar left, but the main thing with him, what we gotta do is lead them little spiders over here to this, if I can. Yeah, that's a little portal, and we'll be able to get through Mandarin from the other side. If we do this now, Ultimo Mark III is gonna show up and just nab us. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we lead the spider in and explodes the portal back in. Then we can take it in and lay on Mandarin some more. So yeah, another puzzle boss fight when he actually could have been kind of intimidating on his own because he was just... You saw all the bullshit he was throwing out at us. So yeah. So yeah, it's like the Kraken where we gotta kind of wait him out to do shit. I think it works if the Ultimo is out because he'll he'll go for the spider itself. Like I said, I just hang around here so the spiders don't get to me. You want to let him do all the work and boom. So I was doing this on practice and had a bit of difficulty, but yeah, I just think it's easier to just kind of leave Ultimo alone, let him do his thing. Just fly right above so the spiders don't like walk around the fucking ring and get to you. 'Cause that's happened too. So yeah, I spent a lot of needless time in this boss fight, so I can at least help you out in that regard and be like, oh, okay, if you're just following along, you won't take as long fighting this asshole. Again, I always like to hope and continue that tradition of, oh, I fucked up in something, but then the next segment will be like I do something like really, really awesome or find out something by complete sheer accident, and I'm like, yo, I'm awesome. My LP penis is gigantic. Haha! Probably should not have said that with just a team of women. Where the fuck's the spiders? Come on! Get rid of Ultimo first, then maybe they'll come to... Sometimes, I don't know. It's weird. Sometimes the spiders won't even come here because they're blocked off by other shit. will totally walk the fuck away from the spider. Oh. Okay, that was weird. I was gonna show off the other way to do it, because if you don't do that, Ultimo comes from behind and grabs you and pulls you right out of that portal, so you can't do manner. That's why I said I gotta wait first. Alright, finally we can finish this asshole. I finish, I'm gonna snipe him with Storm. Eventually he'll go down. And we're done. Ugh. Pain in the ass. Wait, where the fuck are you? Where'd you go? Okay, and shit, I dropped my controller. God damn it! This whole episode's coming apart. No! Tell us what the Masters of Evil are planning quick before something else happens.
I left Doom's band of miscreants weeks ago after I attempted to become their leader. Needless to say, Doom took offense to that and forced me out.
Then the person we saw in Atlantis was...
Most likely it was that pompous Loki. He has the ability to shape-shift.
But why? Probably just to be a dick, but there's probably a bigger reason for it too.
Obviously to keep you busy while they enacted the next step of their plot.
And that would be...
Team, once you're finished with Mandarin, return to base immediately. The Masters of Evil have kidnapped 2 X-Men. Nightcrawler, Jean Grey.
Oh shit, not the blue fuzzy dude! Loki! You son of a bitch! Where are you? So I can pick up your... Well, I don't have to show it off. I don't even know where it is. I don't even know where he is because he dropped something. He drops the White Ring of Mandarin. Plus 5 to energy damage to melee, but plus 35% energy damage to any energy damage powers we already have. So I'd boost them really well. So let's head back to Fury and brief with him.
Welcome back from Mandarin's palace. It looks like the Masters of Evil managed to pull a fast one on us and kidnap 2 X-Men, Jean Grey and Nightcrawler. For the next part of the operation, we're moving our headquarters to another location. When you're ready to go, talk to Mr. Wingfoot.
Don't forget to give, like I said, I'll do it right now, actually.
You have the Ultimo schematics. Good work. The lab coats are going to spend weeks looking at these.
I know, because again, I kind of spoke from experience in my test recording. I'm like, ooh, almost forgot. But yeah, once we talk to Wyatt Wingfoot, this will conclude the first act, finally. Oh, man. Second act, we'll be moving to a... It's going to work like X-Men Legends 2, where we move to a new hub, and I get to show a whole bunch of shit off, and I'll do some of the other missions, and maybe some of the discs I skipped. I know there's like a disc I might have skipped here or there. I'll have to come back to that once I actually reveal the actual level it stands on, so I'm not to spoil too much. But anyway, that will be for next time on Let's Play Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I'm up here and you're down there. Queen Storm!